What is up, YouTube? Sleeping Giant 26. I'm bringing you a Gusto Exceeds Special Edition. This is not like the other Gusto deck that I built. In fact, I built this one in IRL, except for a couple of cards I did not have. As you can see, I'm playing against Fire Fist, I believe. I think it's Fire Fist, Brotherhood of the Fire Fist, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, so let's get to the action. So he gets a Flame Veil Fire Dog and destroys my window. Meanwhile, he's plusing big off of that, and I'm just doing what Gustos normally do, is recruit. Yes, in my hand you do see Gusto Griffins, but you will see why I am using this in this deck, because they'll become very pivotal in the strategy that I'm doing. Meanwhile, as you can see, again, his Flame Veil Fire Dog is definitely taking advantage of destroying my monsters. Really nothing I can do about it, except, just continue to defend as it is portrayed. And as you can see right here, technically I don't like to put more than two recruiters on the board, because I think if you put more than that, you'll tend to run out a whole lot faster. But that's just my theory. I mean, I guess it's personal preference if whatever you want to play. You see, he tried to go for Black Rose Dragon and blow up the field because he couldn't get through, and I warned it, and they turned out to be pretty good for me for that time being. Good old Avarice, ripped an Avarice, put 5 back in, and once I did that, you know who showed up? Yes, Gorse showed up. So again, Gorse wins games, and you will see why I say that. So he brings back Flame Veil Fire Dog, and again continues to plus big time. Meanwhile, I am actually running out of targets to keep defending because I have yet to shuffle any of this stuff back. But you see, he used Black Rose Dragon, clear the field, gets back Barong. I'm sorry, he gets back the Avatar, and then yeah, so I had to go in defense as usual. At this point in time, of course, he's got the upper hand. I mean, I completely have nothing, but I do have my Heavy Storm because I'm waiting on just one card, and I know I will explode. And that one card will be Quick Draw Synchron, and you will see why I was waiting on that. Meanwhile, he's doing shenanigans. He's getting back Flame Veil Fire Dog, and he's attacking over and taking out Goldo, and it's a good thing I did rip Avarice earlier to put this stuff back in. Otherwise, I wouldn't have any more targets. But yet he continues to do what he do, and trying to make plays, trying to put a dent in my life points. And I'm steady defending as usual. Yes, you do see a Reese in my hand. Definitely not ideal. I don't want Reese in my hand, so that's why I discarded it. And not only that, I had 7 cards. So right here, I baited him. I didn't want to set a recruiter, and I baited him just so I can drop Gores, and hoping that that wasn't a warning in the background. And it turned out not to be a warning, so that was a good thing. And right here is when I make my explosion. As you can see, I play Heavy Storm, clear that back row. He plays a spell card on his Avatar just to get back another fire monster out of his grave, but that proves to be detrimental. Even if he would have kept that face up, it would have been bad. So discard Griffin, send Griffin to the grave for a quick draw effect. Then Griffin's effect gets Reese. Use Reese effect, return 1 to the bottom. Summon the Goldo, switch control, break out ZW Lion Arms, and yes, this Exceed deck does OTK. As you can see, it was lights out for him. I mean, there was nothing he can do. He had nothing, and he had to surrender. So guys, as you can see, this is something I am working on. Again, I'm not saying it's consistent. I'm not saying it'll be meta breaking or whatever, but it is very, very fun. But if you haven't, comment, rate, subscribe. I really appreciate it. And until next time,